I've got to say, I can't believe that I'm actually making a video about this topic, but yet here we are. It is a thing, my friends. Yes, if you're stuck thinking why the narcissist just doesn't stop contacting you, maybe you're even thinking, is this even a real thing? Yeah, it is, my friends. The narcissist cannot stop thinking about you. Even when they were the ones that have ended the relationship, perhaps maybe they're getting in contact with you and they just keep coming back. Even if it is subtle, even if it is so minor, they do keep coming back. Why? Let's explore this in this video. Hello, my friends, and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at why the narcissist does this. And I know for a lot of you probably thinking or probably shouting at the screen going, Anushka, mine is gone. Mine is not coming back. It is definitely over. The thing is, I've got plenty of videos on this channel talking about how they actually do come back, how they just are unable to let you go. And the main reason for this, my friends, is something called an attachment disorder. Now, we all know about attachments, we all know about bonds, like the trauma bonds, but we also know about different types of attachment. But this one that the narcissist shares with you is dysfunctional. And in that way, what I mean is the narcissist cannot attach to you in a healthy way. Come on, think about it. They never have done. They also can't detach from you in a healthy way. So when you attach onto someone in a healthy way, okay, let's look at that for a moment. The fact is that you two are in some sort of a dynamic. You give each other space, you understand one another, you want to understand one another. There's no control, there's no manipulation, there's none of that circus going on here. So both of you kind of understand one another. You don't merge, you don't blend into one person. There's no one love bombing. There's no one telling you what to do. You are just you. And the other person likes you for being you. They're not trying to change you. They're not trying to get you to conform to anything. That's healthy. Sure, there's different types. Of course, Piaget talks about different types of attachments. I think there's about 4. But when you're in a toxic attachment or a dysfunctional attachment, what that means is that you are constantly being controlled. You're being lied to because the narrative is constantly being changed because that person wants you to believe a certain narrative. They're not going to stop, even though you disagree or you might not think, they're not going to stop. And also the worst thing is they're going to try and convince you. All right. And the reason why this is done is because toxic people need attention and validation like all the time. Have you ever had someone literally asking you, for you to validate them, for you, just literally sucking all of your attention, your energy and time, okay, it has to be devoted to this person, only to realize that the more that you give, the more that is expected. Like enough is never enough. So this is the dysfunction. It's not about love. It's not about any of that. And there are deep-rooted psychological issues here as well. And I've got to say that often it's really hard to realize when you're in that situation because, that person that you love, that person that you care about, you don't think that this person is going to become like this, that they are going to be this way. And you give generously from the bottom of your heart and you keep giving and you keep giving, only to realize that enough is never enough. That's where the psychological issue is. That's where the dysfunctional attachment is. And also added to that, whilst you're in that relationship, you're constantly feeling on edge, you're constantly anxious, you constantly feel that you're living in hope, you're living in some kind of future, that this is going to materialize, that something is going to get better, things will get better then. It's not about, they don't look at now, it's when it's going to get better. So you kind of live on hope. So you feel you're trapped in a situation of hope. And then added to that, when you decide to leave, or when they leave, whichever one it is, you have something also called a toxic bond with this person. So you feel unable to let them go. You feel very drawn to them. You feel almost addicted to this person. Again, this isn't normal. This isn't the right way of doing things. This isn't how things should happen. It's not about that. What this is about is the fact that this person is trying to lure you, trying to trap you into something, even though your intuition is telling you, no, this is all wrong. They do this. So you see, the reason why they're doing this is because the narcissist or that toxic person has a very low self-esteem. When you have a low self-esteem, you don't see yourself, you don't believe in yourself, and most of all, you're not connected to yourself. So what you're doing is you're looking for this externally, out there in your environment, to connect to that person. But in order to connect to that person, you feel like you have to control them, because you being genuinely you is not going to make this person stay. It might attract them because you're telling them what they want to hear, aka the trap, but it doesn't mean that that person is going to stay. So this is why narcissists tend to do this. And again, this is all underhand, this is all covert. You may not notice that this is actually happening, but this is going on behind the scenes, and you realize a little bit further on down the line. But ultimately, this is about control and power. And I think that the main or the biggest indicator here is the fact that when this person leaves, when it's over, or when you decide it's over, this person circles back and they come back into your life. Now, again, when you're talking about a healthy relationship, both parties know where they stand. Both parties know that, okay, this relationship didn't work, it didn't work out, it didn't grow for whatever reason. So you go your separate ways and you wish each other well, right? But not with a narcissistic one, no. They'll keep you trapped. They'll leave you in that corner, crying, so low, they'll try to destroy you, and they'll walk out without a second glance back. But the thing is, they think that when they walk back into your life, you're still going to be that person on the floor, crying, worrying, being upset. Because you know why? Because then you're emotionally vulnerable. And the narcissist thinks that they can swoop in and take you. This is what I mean about not being able to detach in a healthy way. They can't attach to you in a healthy way, in a positive way, where they see you. No. They want you to serve them. They want to be able to control you. And when they leave and when they come back, because they do, most of them do come back, they feel that they can pick up where they left off, because they're going to see whether they can still be able to pull the wool over your eyes and whether you're going to still do what they want you to do. And you see, the thing is, it doesn't work like that, does it, my friends? So there's never a healthy dynamic. This is all so strange, so weird what is going on. That is why a narcissist can't let go. The more that you keep them in your life, the more that you accept this behavior to go round and round on this merry-go-round, this cycle of behavior, this is not going to change. It is like this and that's it. It will never, ever change. So this is what you've got to realize, my friends, that this is all done to manipulate you to conform in a certain way. If you find yourself in this type of dynamic, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. I've also got the journal club, so please see the description box for more details. Guys, I really hope that this video has helped you to understand this and see this in a different way. If you would like to have more information, please see the description box below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.